Good morning, fellas. How are we doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to PokeMMO. Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you're having some good shiny luck. Maybe some good EV trading like we did a bunch of yesterday. Good morning, fellas. Good morning to my gamers out there. What's up? What's up? How are we doing? What are we doing today? Great question. I have no fucking idea. New adventure though. That's the meme. I've been EV trading a bunch. I have some XP trading to do. Maybe I'll continue that. I have some anniversary prep that I want to take a little more seriously. I'm gonna have to watch my own guide to look back and be like, oh, you know, what do I need to pick up for the anniversary? What Pokemon do I need? Do I need Chanseys with Light Clay or some shit? There were some weird builds last year, I'm pretty sure. So I will check that out a little bit later into the stream probably. For now, I might just go do some XP training. Maybe I'll check that out first so I can XP train the Pokemon that I need for the event at the same time, and I'll pop some XP charm and get everything rolling. We'll jump into things as they come, just kind of going with the flow today. We'll see what happens. Good morning to everybody. Hopefully you're playing Pokemon, having some fun today. What's up? What's up? Yeah, so someone asked how to install Pokeforce. Unfortunately, Pokeforce is not even released yet. I've been covering it a lot because it's a really, really exciting up-and-coming Pokemon MMO, but it's not fully released yet. They do burst tests here and there, and there's like certain tests coming up in December. To install it, you have to go through, I believe their Discord is like the place. You can still install it and download it and create an account and stuff, so you're ready to go when those burst tests or when that holiday like little alpha server test goes up. But always keep in mind that any progress made in the current PokeMMO servers will not like transfer to the actual game itself, except for certain limited stuff gained, like the Santa Claus hat or whatever that's going to be gainable during December and stuff. Will be permanently added to your account, which is cool. Can you explain what are their anniversary events and what we need? I have a video, both videos covering that. So if you Google PokeMMO anniversary events explained, there should be a video on it. I have guides, I have playlists covering every single event that's ever been done in PokeMMO, at least on YouTube. Not every event ever, but starting from like 2021, I started doing playlists for like October, you know, Halloween event 2021, Christmas, whatever the fuck, right? I have a playlist for the 10th anniversary event that covers all the guides, all the information. And then I also already have a video that I put up around a month or two ago because we thought it was going to come out sooner. A video around a month or two ago that's, if you Google how to prepare for the anniversary event PokeMMO, that video should help you out. If you can't find, if I ever shill out a video to you and you can't find it, let me know. I will link it to you happily. Great questions, obviously important stuff to be answered. Do you think Pokeforce will be better than PokeMMO? I keep getting this question, and I mean, it's a funny answer, I guess. So firstly, I mean, it's possible. Do I think it will be on release? No. Do I think it will be in 5 years after release? 0.01% chance. Like, the odds of Pokeforce being better than PokeMMO are so slim to none. Is it possible? Yeah. Should we expect that? Hell fucking no. Should we expect an exciting new cool Pokemon MMO to try out and maybe see how it how it performs 3 to 5 years down the line after release? So in like 5 to 6 years from now? Yeah, sure. That sounds fun. I feel like people have been so shockingly absolutist in my community regarding me and Pokeforce. Pokeforce seems like an awesome game. They're doing everything correctly, and I'm really excited to see where that game goes. Does that mean I'm going to quit PokeMMO the second Pokeforce releases? No. Every game is hailed as the PokeMMO killer. Pokemon Revolution Online was hailed as the PokeMMO killer. Poke1 was hailed as the PokeMMO killer. The same way things like 2 Human was hailed as the Halo killer. Remember that game? You probably don't, because it didn't kill Halo. The same way, you know, lots of games. Terra was hailed as the World of Warcraft killer. Like, there's so many games that have been hailed as the XX killer, right? And you know, you can only see what happens. It's okay to be excited for them. It's not okay to like make presumptions, I guess. I don't know, pretty basic, simple stuff, but I feel like a lot of people are losing their minds over the Pokeforce stuff. I'm just excited to cover it. I think it's interesting, and there's a lot of green flags for it, but there's a lot. They gotta stick to like 5 years of green flags, so we'll see what happens. The best thing of Pokeforce to me is the fact that it adds competition and improves everyone's game. 100 million% nailed it. What's Pokeforce's pros and cons? Dog, the game is not out yet. It's not gonna be out for another year. We don't know the pros and cons. People are like, you guys want answers that don't exist in reality yet. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Okay, enough Pokeforce ranting. Let's jump into anniversary event prep. I'm literally going to Google how to prepare for anniversary event PokeMMO, and I'm going to watch my own guide. That's how long it's been, and like, it's actually going to be helpful to me. Dude, one of the funniest things is I definitely should have recorded a how to prepare for the Christmas event in PokeMMO, and I'm like not gonna have any time for that. Like I'm totally like running out of time here. I should try to get that done before the anniversary event drops if possible. We'll see, but it's gonna be a tough crunch on timeline, dude. This is actual peak content. We were watching my own guide so that I can figure out how to prepare for the event, because I do not remember how. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna watch it on 2x speed, like you should watch every 11th anniversary. What a screenshot, dude. Holy shit. We plan on an 11th anniversary event for July or August, depending on how the schedule goes. Heck W, fellas. All right, this was last year's team. Chansey, Blissey, Togekiss. What a fucking trio of Pokemon. That's actually really fucking funny. This was all you needed last year to beat it. So, do I have these Pokemon still, actually? No, these were lent to me. Okay, yeah, these were lent to me by Panda Art. So, what do I need?
Chansey with light screen and then Blissey
show the IVs.
Sort of
silly YouTuber. All right, buying some citrus berries now, just in case they get expensive like they did last year. I want to say everything I'm doing today to quote unquote prepare for the anniversary event. This is the definition, like I said in my guide. Definition of preparing at your own risk. I'm gonna be preparing stuff just in case, and hopefully doing it at a cheap price. And then so if worst case scenario, I can just sell off. Here, someone quickly asked, when is the anniversary event? We don't know. We never know when events happen. The PokeMMO devs never let us know until it drops, unfortunately. The reason why we're speculating right now that it is happening more than ever is the fact that Q just changed their picture on the forums to his own avatar, his sprite, with like the party hat, which simplifies the anniversary event, which he does this every single holiday, every single year for each holiday for how he does this all the time to signify events. This is a historical thing. I'm not just doing it just because maybe that's the anniversary. No, this is what he did last year as well. He's done this every time. So it's a pretty good speculation, I'd say. Dude, I forgot about anniversary medallions. That was like the spooky candy. What's the special candy of the event? Anniversary medallions were like 150k, 160k a piece, dude. These were really expensive. These were what were consumed to fight the red boss. That'll be really crazy, a crazy money-making method once the event's like super in its early stages, man. Okay, I've got the initial ideas. What's up? Okay, let's go ahead and let's make a Togekiss, a Chansey, and a Blissey, just as best IVs as possible, and we'll go with we'll work on EVs and stuff. Let's start breeding some good Pokemon. Oh shit! Wait, did I make a budget team of this? This is from the Cool Duder account. This is a calm. This was for the This was for the anniversary event. Okay, so I have one Pokemon done. It even has the particle effect. That's how you know. Okay, wait. Do I have the team done already? I might just have it done. But they need certain moves. But I think this is it, because this one has... I'm pretty sure this is just the team. Dude, I was going to spend all day today, like, prepping for the anniversary event and, like, talking about making Blissies and making Chanseys, and I just have the full team still. I must have made one, yeah, for Cool Duder. So I've got this Chansey with the correct stats that it needs. Impish is totally usable. Heal Pulse, Calm Mind, Light. It has like the light screen and stuff. All the moves that I'm pretty sure you need for this. Heal Pulse. I'm pretty sure this is just good. I'm just gonna so I'm just prepared for the anniversary event. I borrowed the one team for the video, so I wasn't sure if I had a team, but I'm just good. So if you guys want to see, I'm gonna quickly flash through all these Pokemon so you guys can see like the nature, the IVs, the EVs, everything. Because I feel like my guide even last year didn't go over it quite enough. So we got Togekiss, okay? Calm Nature Togekiss. Decent EVs, just 20 plus in HP, defense, special attack, special defense, speed. Okay, you really want that special attack, special defense, and speed, and everything else. I don't know if all the moves are correct, so please keep that in mind. I know you need Hyper Voice. I know you need Calm Mind, probably Air Slash. I don't think you need Agent Power. I'm not sure on that. This is what I have. EVs are 252 HP, 252 special defense. All right, Chansey. Impish nature or calm, some sort of defensive nature. EVs 252 HP, 252 defense, 25 to 20 plus in HP, defense, special defense, and speed. Light Stream, calm. I don't know if the moves are super relevant. We can always adjust TMs. You can always adjust moves later on, so I wouldn't worry too much about those with TMs and relearning and stuff. Blissey, once again, some sort of defensive or bold nature. 252 HP, 252 defense. And then once again, moves can be addressed later on, and 20 plus in every stat except for, you probably do want 20 plus speed. I don't know if it really matters. 20 plus in the main defense stats and maybe special attack. I don't even know if you need that though on this. This might be, you can also make a Chansey or Blissey for this event. That's also good in PvP. I think that's what I was trying to do here, like make them multi-use. That's what I assume. These, once again, make these at your own risk, but these should be a good thing to prepare. I might even go ahead and breed a couple Chanseys today, just in case to prepare, in case they end up being good again during the event, and then I can make some decent Pokeyen. So we'll see what happens with that. Dude, that's a great quality of life change that's been talked about a ton that I super agree with, Logan. The ability to inspect a player and like see their trainer card, to be able to see how many hours they have played, their Pokeyen, their Pokedex, like beep, whatever it may be, right? Maybe you can like turn it on and off if you want it to be private. That's fine. Inspecting people's follower sprites to be able to see the Pokemon's like stats and stuff. Yeah, being able to inspect more ways to show off, or like even like see the player's outfit and stuff. More ways to allow players to flex, I think would be really good for Pokemon, and it would like encourage people to hunt for those rare things and collect those rare Pokemon a lot more. Unironically, like the ability to flex in MMOs is like really important for motivation. Like social motivation is a huge part about MMOs and about like pursuing those rare things, you know? What is the ability that reveals Zoroa? Reactive gas wheezing. Disables all abilities, so reveals it. Look at this noob with not even 20 mil Pokeyen. I know, I'm broke, dude. Look at this. True. All right, I want to breed some Chanseys for profit. So the first thing I would do, what was that popped up? Secret Shiny Chandelure. That's kind of crazy. The first thing that I would do when looking to breed a Chansey for profit, I'm going to check stuff like this. I don't know if there's actually going to be any deals. 30K, fine. What I'm mostly looking for is something like, let's do 30. Oh, should I do 31 defense? Let's do 25 plus in those two stats, and then with good nature. So if I look for what nature's bold, 32K is the cheapest. People know what they're doing. What about calm? 15K, and it has a 31. That's interesting. That's interesting. How much would a split for 1 hour? I'll go ahead and pick that up. That's fine. That'll be our first breeder. Then I also want to go ahead and check out. I guess I should get Dittos first before the Chanseys, I think. Dittos are going to be a lot easier to find. Let's go ahead and look for how many bold Chanseys are there in general. Let's just check. Bold. Let's do 20 plus in special defense, 25 plus HP. Something like this. Looking for weird combinations that may not be desired enough. Like 20K for this Chansey. I'll probably go ahead and, I think that's worth it. I'll probably go ahead and pick that up, honestly, personally. And then anything else that I really care about, let's try 20 plus maybe in these stats. This would be a flip if I just do like 20 plus in each. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of bold maybe. Try relaxed. Relaxed is solid. Let's do like this. 19K is the cheapest. Pretty solid across the board, though. Doesn't really need anything bred onto it, though. This is 2 times 31. What a weird Chansey this one is. Relaxed. That's a legit strange Chansey. Alright, I think I'm not going to bite on those. I mean, I could flip this. I could, like, make it into a comp or something like that. You know what? I'm down to buy this, train it up as a comp, and sell it. So that'll go in the UTs box. That's just so easy to make into something. Why not? These two Chanseys need breeders. Let's go ahead and get these breeds going, and then I'll go ahead and look for Toga stuff as well, because I think Togekiss was one of the more expensive ones last year, if I'm not mistaken, so I do want to start working on that. Let's go ahead and check. I need a breeder for this. This is Calm Chansey. I'm going to go ahead and look for 20 plus like this. We'll go ahead and do 20 plus here as well. I'm looking for a 2 times 31 here. Well, do I need, because yeah, I'm ever studying the nature on it. Yeah. I'm looking for Fairy male or a Ditto would be totally fine. 50K is a fair bit for it. Could go ahead and just not worry about the speed IV. I really don't care about speed IV for the most part on Chansey. Doesn't really bring down the price too much here, though, if I do want to go for that double 31. I could go a shit ton cheaper and just go for like 25 plus here. It's so much cheaper. I think it's worth it, dude. I think 31s are overrated. I'm paying like 15K for this breed. What if I do this? 25. I'll even do 25 plus speed. Okay, we'll get rid of that. 20 plus speed. We'll get rid of that. 5K. I'll buy it, dude. it is so much. I'd rather pay 15k for that than 50k, like to lose a couple stats that don't really matter. Yeah, don't let, man, 31s are overrated. If you like that, if it's fun for you, more power to you. With this, I still need to defense brace, so it's called 10k, which is, you know, 15k, like I mentioned. This is going to be a great little breed. A great little cheap. Chances are cheap comps to make sometimes, dude. It's crazy that one of the best comps in Pokemon, and also, you know, a great Pokemon for events, like the anniversary event, like, can be this cheap to make. Let's go ahead and go through with it. Nice, nice. I like Serene Grace, Blissey, max special defense, and HP with Ice Beam, Tri-Attack, Soft Will, Charge Beam. That's fun, dude. I love bad fun comps, okay? I'm right there with you, man. I love fun stuff like that. Let's do this bold Chansey. This just needs a little bit of a defense stat boost. What does the braces do? Won't you lose the item when you breed? Yes, but it allows you to pass over the IV. I recommend checking out a PokeMMO Basics of Breeding guide if you haven't done that. Learning breeding in PokeMMO is one of the most, like, what's the word? Intimidating things in the game, but it's crucial. It's so important. The breeding system of Pokemon is so fantastically, incredibly good, but it's a little scary to learn since there's that risk of, like, losing Pokemon and, like, you know, wasting them, right? So I totally get why I was very skeptical of learning it for a long time. Anybody know why hidden ability Drillbur are worth 350k plus Pokeyen right now? I'm pretty sure hidden ability Drillbur were only released, like, during the Lunar New Year event. They were released only during some event, and it's really good. Isn't that Mold Breaker? Or what's the... yeah, Mold Break. So this is one of the great things. One of the reasons why Mold Breaker Excadrill is so good, I could be wrong, a PvP player could correct me. I'm pretty sure Mold Breaker Excadrill can play Stealth Rocks against Magic Bounce Espeon, which is actually wildly relevant. I could be corrected, that might be wrong, but it's good for a lot of reasons. Just be able to set up Stealth Rocks, being a very good Pokemon, very hard-hitting Pokemon, like, whether it's in sand or not. 135 attack stat, 88 speed's really solid. It's very, 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 very good. Yeah, you can Earthquake Rotom Wash to Mold Breaker through Levitate. Excadrill is super, super good. Okay, quick little Bulbapedia search. Magic Bounce does not activate if the move is used by a Pokemon with Terra Volt, Turbo Blaze, or Mold Breaker. So, it's not always... Bulbapedia isn't always exactly correct to PokeMMO, so it could be wrong, but from Bulbapedia, it should... yeah, Mold Breaker Stealth Rock should work against Magic Bounce Espeon, which is super fucking interesting. I'm pretty sure AFC Adino taught me that one time. Because I'm pretty sure when he took one of my PvP teams, I made like a PvP team for the Cool Duder account. When he did his video covering it, he added an Excadrill to that team and did like Focus Sash Excadrill with Mold Breaker and Stealth Rocks. And I remember watching his video and he taught me that. Great PvP player. Tons of knowledge on that guy, dude. All right, back to looking for breeders for this Chansey, though. Is Bold or Calm preferred on Chansey? By far Bold. Not even close, usually. But for the event, Calm is good. That's the, yeah. So for the anniversary event, Calm is good because a lot of the attackers are special. For PvP, it's not even remotely close. Bold is, well, let's double check. I could be wrong. You can always double check with PokeMMO stats. Bold is 82%, Impish is 7%, Calm's 5%. Yeah, Bold is heavily, any sort of defense nature, usually Bold. I think Relax is underrated, dude. I liked getting those slow teleports. Now, Relaxed is bad if your Chansey's running Seismic Toss, because having slow Seismic Tosses can kind of be a pain. If you're like in a Chansey mirror match, having a better Seismic Toss faster is really, really important. But I like going Teleport Chansey and having those slower teleports, so it kind of depends, obviously. All right, that one Chansey did hatch. Calm Nature, 25 plus and everything. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to put it over here and just store it for now. We're going to make some backup. Guys. I guess, you know what I should do, actually? I should put it in UT, and we'll train them up. We'll do more EV training today. Doesn't it sound fun? I love EV training. I'm sure you guys are getting a little sick of it, but I don't get to do it very often, and it's really satisfying. It's a lot of fun for me. Do you think Psychic Psyshock is a good combo on Espeon Alakazam? I don't think... I could be wrong. Once again, I'm not the best PvP player in the whole world. I would not recommend running Psychic and Psyshock. I think you probably pick one. I'm a huge fan of Psyshock, personally, because most people, they just like, you know, if they're switching in Chansey into your Psyshock, it's going to do so much more damage. Most people are going to switch in obvious special defense walls into things like Espeon, Alakazam. And you usually have other special attacks. They're not stab, but they can do more damage. I like Psyshock over Psychic, but I'm always a fucking... I like almost and always like pulled towards the worst option. So maybe, you know, you're like, you know, I like surprise factor and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Ask a better player than me. The same thing as the other one. I'm going to check for this, but I'm probably going to end up switching over to like 25 plus on defense. I just don't care. Like I can pay 50k or I can pay like, you know, 25k plus 10k. I guess to be fair, this is a 25k price versus 50k. It's still double for 25 plus. Is it worth go for the extra 31? Probably not. I'm trying to think on it. I'd probably just grab this. I think I probably just grab this. I could even roll it if I want to. I don't even have to. I'm gonna grab that. I don't even have to brace here actually if I don't want to. What I can do is I can Everstone the Chansey. This is Calm Nature, which is funny. This is Bold. Both could work. I'm gonna Everstone and just do this. I might just let it roll and then hope for a medium to high roll. If I low roll, it sucks on the defense, but I think it's probably worth the risk. I could just brace the defense. Maybe I just brace it. 28's so much higher. I'm just gonna brace the defense, honestly. Pay the extra 10k. Not to... I like risk. I like gambling too much. Let's just be safe here. All right, here we go. Bam, bam. Bold Nature coming out pretty solid. Great Chansey. Not very expensive. Coolio. Nice. Let's check out some Togekisses now. Now, the thing with Toga... You might be able to find some really good Togepis for really cheap. Because they're a pain to like evolve. Oh, look at this, dude. I just searched 25 plus and 3 stats that it needs, and the cheapest one's 50k. That's wild. We love a 4 minute ago listing. That's how you know it's a good deal. Listed 4 minutes ago. That's how you know it's a snipe. 4 minutes ago. There we go. Nice little 6k Togetic we can turn into a beast for the upcoming event. What other deals can we find? 25k there doesn't seem bad, but not great. 50k there is crazy. Go ahead and drop to defense. 25k. Looking like the same story all around. Yep. We found the best Togetic by far for the best deal. We love those 4 minute ago listings. Getting a lot of questions from people saying, hey, what's the best nature for this Pokemon? What's the best nature for that Pokemon? Guys, PvP statistics. This shit is powerful. Please abuse it in game. PvP statistics. If you want to know, hey, I wonder what's the best what's the best what's the best nature for Togekiss? Let me just I can just look it up. What the hell? What the heck? 50% of people go timid with Choice Scarf. Oh, what the heck? Modest. Bold. Whoa. Are these the best? I think these might be the best natures, guys. All right, our Chansey has hatched. Came out perfect. 25 plus defense, 31 HP, 20 plus, but it works. This works. I'm gonna throw it. Chuck it in the UT box. Got a lot of Pokemon in here. Chuck it in the UT. Wait, did I breed 3 Chanseys? Oh, I bought this one. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna try this breed. This is kind of a coin flip, but it's a really cheap breed. I'm gonna buy this Ditto. I'm gonna Everstone it. I'll show you guys the daycare guy what it looks like. All right, this is what the breed looks like. Okay, Calm, 20 plus in every stat. We're hoping for. This is not great. I'm probably gonna have to breed this again. Is just the reality of it, because this HP is just yikes. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and breed it. If we can high roll, that would be super lucky. I probably do want to pay for it to be. No, it's 21k. I'll just get a Ditto. That's fine. We'll go through the breed. Not select the gender. That's fine. Well, hopefully we get a decent roll on that HP stat. We'll see what happens. Hey Pat, what's your thoughts on the low price of legendary dogs, aka Raikou? Dude, I've been saying forever that legendary beast sinks are gonna have to happen at some point. They're just gonna continuously go down in price. There's a constant supply coming in every month, and less people are gonna need them. It's really the most simple economic thing. They're gonna have to add some sort of legendary beast sink, unless they just want them to continuously go down in price forever. Other than a bike vanity, what can we use the dogs as sync for? What things would they allow us? I mean, they could just create something new. Like, that's prismatic pearls were created as a way to sync shiny, sync shinies. It's obviously, the devs have thought about this more than us, right? Like, this is definitely something that, like, I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head where they could create a beast sync for. They could make them also sync pearls. Probably not. That'd probably be bad for the shiny economy. They could add, like, the bike vanity thing, like you said. They could even do like a high alchemy situation like old school RuneScape where they just set like a bottom out price for the dogs. So let's say there was an NPC that you could trade the legendary beasts to for like 500k Pokeyen, something like that, like just having like a bottom out price. I think would be totally fine. You could argue, oh, well, that's going to bring too much Pokeyen into the game, like too much inflation. I don't think so with the amount of Pokeyen that's brought out of the game. And with that being like, hopefully the beasts would stay above that price. And then I would argue, like, with the time it takes to hunt the beasts, like, it'd be terrible Pokeyen per hour to trade it in to an NPC for 500k. So I think something like that would be, yeah, there's a lot of different options it could do for sure. MMOs and games have been adding syncs to items and stuff like that for decades. This is no new thing. There's tons of options they could do. Hey, Pat, I'm currently at 4 million Pokeyen. What investment would you recommend? I'd recommend doing like a shiny flip or something if you're familiar with it. Don't risk it if you're not. Be careful. Learn first. It's a very risky thing to put a lot, like tie up all your capital into. And then if you just want to invest and not flip, I don't recommend investing with only 4 mil. I'd probably wait until you have like 10 to 25 mil to like make an investment, right? Because with 4 mil, you're buying what, like a cup, like maybe 100 anniversary chests. It's just not enough. It's not enough. Like like maybe that's the minimum, but like I think you have to have a lot more Pokeyen to make an investment. To like, there's no reason to tie up all of your capital that you have right now versus for like 2 to 4 years versus use that capital to make more capital and then dump all of that capital into an investment for 2 to 4 years. And then you have the skills and the knowledge to make more Pokeyen faster, remake Pokeyen, rebuild your capital while sitting on those investments. Typical, you know, wealth, I guess, gathering stuff. All right, the Togepi hatched. Let's see. High HP, low HP roll. That hurts more than anything, but I don't know, it's okay. It's that was expected when doing something like this. This will have to get rebred. Do I want to go ahead and rebreed it right now? What I need to do, so I need to raise its happiness now to evolve it. Let me go do something really quick. Let me go, let's go to Pallet Town, talk to Gary Oak's sister, and get our little free happiness for the day. So if you don't know, I've done a happiness guide, but it's always cool to show off this little niche mechanic. If you go to Gary Oak's sister, you can go talk to her. She'll like groom one of your Pokemon, give them a little hairdo, haircut. That will raise their happiness up to like 50% from like 20% or whatever. A little free boost, and you can go XP trade them for the rest of it. Yeah, that Togepi, that fade cut that she gave Togepi is looking real nice, fellas. Okay, let's go do some XP trading. We've got a ton of XP trading to do. I'm gonna head over to Johto. It's gonna be one of my first times like experimenting with and having fun with some of the more Johto XP trading spots, which is really, really cool. Although I do kind of, well, wait a minute. I kind of want to train a Rampardos, a special attacking Rampardos, to be able to use them more effectively as well, though. So maybe we'll do that first. I want shiny charms, so I need to start doing some hordes in some way. All right, I'm gonna do a couple hordes here in Mount Johto really quick, just to I'll turn XP Reamplifier on. I mostly just want to, I'm just doing this to evolve my Togepi so I can rebreed it, and then I'm gonna go do some EV training probably here in a sec. We're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff today. My encounter counter is not working, so let me restart it. 99.9% of the time, if you restart your encounter counter, it will fix most issues. All right, now my encounter counter is working, and this horde should give me enough XP to raise my Togepi, its happiness up to 87 or 88, which should let it evolve. Let's see. Yep. Okay, this will let it evolve. Metronome, don't care about that. Bring back Metronome tournaments, dude. Those are fun. Those are fun. There's the evolution. We can now go back and rebreed this. I'll buy a Ditto for it, do the breed on charm, and we'll go do some EV training as well in a quick set here. All right, let's try this breed again, okay? Let's try it again. Need a Ditto with good IVs. It's going to be kind of tough. 25. It needs really good IVs is the issue. I have to Everstone. Actually, it's not that expensive. Okay, I thought this was going to be way more expensive. I'm not going to lie. This is a 31. I could just, this is 20k. It's 6k more. This is probably worth it. I'm paying 6k more for a possible 31 roll. And just better stats overall. Oh man, I was like, I'm like the frugal person in me is like, oh, it's so hard to deny it, but I think it's worth doing. And yeah, I just HP brace. It's definitely worth the breed. So we'll get this breed going. We'll get this complete. And then, perfect. Okay, we got that breed taken care of, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go start EV training here over at. I need to special attack EV train. But I need to go to Hoenn and go to Gloom. We're gonna go train that that Cranidos, man. I need to get a special attack in Cranidos to allow me to XP train more efficiently in Johto. What a wild sentence. I need a special attack in Rampardos to allow me to XP train efficiently. How PokeMMO has changed over the past couple of years is very funny. I'm going to leave the egg in here for now. I've got a lot of Mons. A lot of Pokemon that actually need special attack EV training. Like the 5x31 Cryogonal that I have needs it. The Cranidos, of course. I wish the thing was faster speed-wise. The speed's not great, unfortunately. Do I have another Cranidos that might be better? Actually, let's check. The Squirtle, Gym Rerun with Water Spout. The Cyndaquil, Gym Rerun. I'm going to check for any more Cranidoses. I want to start EV training a lot of these Cranidoses, man. Okay, all these Mons are getting special attack EV train. I forget if this was for a Gengar or for a Haunter for NU. I don't know what my plans with this Pokemon were. I feel like if it was for a Haunter, I think it's for Gengar. I feel like if this was for a Haunter, I probably would have like gone defensive on it, maybe? Is that stupid? Go Eviolite? It's probably stupid. Look at these stats. I mean, I don't know though. Those doubled by Eviolite with the... No, it'd probably be too... You'd probably just go... Yeah. I don't have to worry about that. I'll just go ahead and... we're going to EV train special attack right here. Great location. Gloom. Did go ahead and... Have no effect. Okay. Got XP Reamplifier active, which is essentially an XP all. All 5 of these Pokemon need special attack EVs. Let's go ahead and jump into some EV training, fellas. Yeah, people are asking about the Cranidos. Why do you want to special attack Cranidos? I need to do a video on it at some point. I might do a video on it like after I make this Cranidos, explaining why special attack Cranidos is so good right now for XP. I did a video a bit back exploring Johto's XP options in Mount Silver and stuff, but a lot more strategies have like been fully developed since then. I lost a Nuzlocke to a level 20 Poliwag that had a special attack boosting berry and then hit me with a Hydro Pump. That sounds about right. Here is 252 special attack EVs, which is really cool. I'm pretty sure all of these Mons need speed EVs as well. So now we go do speed EV training over in Sinnoh at the Dugtrio spot. I do need to switch this Mon out for something else because it's finished being EV trained, which is pretty cool. How do you reset the rocks when safari hunting for Shuckle? You have to either log out and log back in. You have to wait 5 minutes. Firstly, wait 5 minutes and then either log out and log back in, or they didn't switch channels. You have to wait 5 minutes before the rocks even have that option of respawning, or running down 100 steps and running back up, leaving the location and to some extent, then coming back essentially after 5 minutes. To catch a Shuckle in the safari, is it better using a rock and ball or just ball to start? If it's a shiny Shuckle, just ball. If you're farming Shuckles for profit, I'd recommend rocking and then balling, because the speed that which it increases is super worth some Shuckles running away, and it's like a guaranteed catch. If they rock and they don't run, it's a guaranteed catch. Good question. Do you think with how delayed the event is, they might roll it in with the Christmas or New York event? I don't think so. I said New York event, New Year's event. That's hilarious. NY event. I don't think so. I think combining events would be a nightmare. I think it'd be, I think that'd be a nightmare. I don't think they want to do that. I don't think the players would want that. Event season is stressful enough and burns you out enough. I can't imagine combining 2 events. It just seems silly and ridiculous. I don't know why that's like, it's been a really common question. Sorry not to like shit on you. It's not, you know, I get it, but like, yeah, I don't see why they'd ever want to do that. I don't see why players would want that. It's already busy enough and stressful enough. Players get burnt out after event season. I don't see them being combined. That sounds like a nightmare. Like an activity nightmare, like there's too much to do, and like a balancing nightmare. Imagine releasing 2 events simultaneously and trying to take down servers and keep up with the servers first, like the queues and stuff, and then also trying to rebalance the bosses. That sounds like a fucking nightmare as a developer. I don't know why that would ever even be that would never be an option, in my opinion. Amanu said, when you forget to pop your charm at the first gym leader, if you're doing a gym rerun, and you forget to pop your charm, you can log out and disconnect from that existing session, and then go back, pop, like you'll like log out from that fight, you'll go back, then you'll pop charm and you'll redo the fight. You can fix that if as long as you haven't beaten the leader yet. If you beat the leader and then you realize it's like, oh fuck, you know, you missed one, but yeah, it's okay. But you can log out mid fight and reset that if you want to. The classy way, if you want to flex your shinies, flex your vanities, flex stuff to me on stream. A lot of people ask me to like whisper me and stuff, and I have to like turn my whispers on and off just to have like 50 people on stream every day message me stuff. I don't like that, guys. What you can do, the classy way to show off, if I'm hunting somewhere in game, wherever, come to me in game, just sit in the background, don't type in normal chat, don't spam. The classy way to show off is just to come to me in game, just hang out in the background. If you want to flex your shiny on stream, if you want to flex your vanities, your e-storms, whatever cool stuff you got, it's respectable, classy. I like it. It's cool. Like Dream Boy here, flex his son. I don't even know if he's watching. He's probably not even watching the stream, but like come into an in-game location, flex your. There you go. Flex your stuff. That's cool. Respectable, classy way to flex. I have no issues with that. That just adds, if anything, it just adds more aesthetic to like the picture. And it's cool. It's just a good thing. But please don't spam me. Please don't ask to whisper me. Thank you. It's weird, but after 1.5k hours and 200 million Pokeon net worth, I still consider Team Rocket uniform a 50k vanity the best chest vanity. I respect it, dude. That's how you know you're picking it off of, you know, visuals and looks and not just you know, value. I think that's very cool. That's a good thing to me. All right, I didn't even notice 252 speed is done, fellas. Awesome. How much XP is this Rampardos gonna need? I'm not sure. I know I need to kill this horde until they have Arena Trap. I do need to HM teach this Rampardos Surf, which is very funny to me to think about, but it's what it needs. So let's go ahead and teach this thing Surf and see what I can do. All right, Surf. Is something wrong? Something just feels wrong about teaching a Rampardos Surf. There it is, fellas. Do you think they'll drop the anniversary event this week? I think it'll be really soon. I would guess, this is a speculative guess, okay? I would guess that they drop the anniversary event at least 10 days before the Christmas event. So I would say at the latest, maybe like 7 days at the latest. So I would guess like December 15th to December, it's like 7 days from like 18th. I would say 15th to 18th is where we'd look to see the anniversary event drop. It could be sooner. Sooner is better, obviously. We'll see what happens. Dumb question, but is PokeMMO active enough to justify turning into a new main game? I mean, I'm going to be biased on this, but I'll try to provide like some quote-unquote data. I mean, I think so, right? I think, like, you know, it is my main game, and I play it for a living, and maybe I'm dumb. I think if one person can make a living off of content for that game, it's probably active enough to make your main game. And I'm able to do that, thankfully, right? Like, you know, knock on wood. I think if one person's able to do that, it probably means that game is, I would argue that game is active enough, right? If there's enough viewers for that. I guess what else? You can look at that MMOstats.com. I like checking that every so often. MMOstats.com, I would argue, is heavily underestimating let's head over to this, underestimating the number of players in PokeMMO because it doesn't track Bilibili, which is the biggest PokeMMO social media, which is very funny, which is a Chinese equivalent to YouTube. So MMO Stats says that PokeMMO has an estimated daily player base of around 31,000 and total players of 2.9 million. It is currently ranked on MMO Stats. Let's check. I think it's like the 56th most popular MMO in the world. But they also list things like Minecraft and Heyday, which is like a mobile game as an MMO, and the PTCGO. Some of this is a very strange website, but it's about all we have. It's about the best we have. 53rd most popular MMO in the world. I'd say PokeMMO is quite popular. Another good statistic to measure its popularity is by going to PvP statistics and going to PvP stats and going to the games. It's currently December 12th, okay? So we are 12 days into the PvP season, and there has already been 296,000 OU games played in 12 days. I think this game is wildly active, way bigger than most people realize. Awesome, I really appreciate that answer. That answers my question perfectly. I'm coming from RuneScape, that's probably more active than I'm used to. Yeah, so there's two things here. If you're coming from RuneScape 3, PokeMMO is probably like three times more popular than RuneScape 3. If you're coming from old school RuneScape, it's probably 3 times less popular. That's kind of like the thing there, I guess. All right, let's pop an XP charm. Get this shit rolling. Let's see how this goes. We're XP trading a bunch of Pokemon here. Pretty sure all of these are want to make sure they're all full EV trained if, yeah, just in case. But I actually should switch these out with some other mons. Let's see how much XP this gets me, actually. With 100% XP charm active, I have donator status. Let's see. Re-amplifier active. What is this? It's like 2k XP per Pokemon, something like that, in a group of 5 or whatever. It's not bad. I need to clean. I'm getting so distracted by chat today that I'm fucking up. This Metacham does not even need to be leveled. It's already before. If it's level 50, it's good. These should be leveled up more. They're like level 100, which is cool. So I guess I'll leave these in here for now. These need XP training. Let's go ahead and grab stuff like that's close to level 50. Stuff like this and this. This also needs to be level 100, but I want to train that for now for sure. Cragnol's fine. Okay, we'll grab these, get these to 50, and then switch them out and stuff. Pat, what's your favorite 100% ×5 Horde spot? Probably Stunfisk. My third favorite Pokemon, third favorite shiny that has a ×5 Horde spot. I guess Stunfisk. Druddigon's a really cool one that's ×5 Horde near a PC, free to shunt. What else? Druddigon, Stunfisk come to mind. Wooper's solid. I mean, there's just so many. My number one favorite has to be Stunfisk just because of what it is. But it's a cool question. Okay, back to the PC. We got our Absol of 50. Let's go ahead and throw that back in the PC and grab out something else. That's a completed NU comp, so that goes over to this box. We're gonna have this thing filling up with completed comps, which is really cool to see. It's gonna be a Rotom Wash, isn't it, at some point to sell? Let's go ahead and level. Sure, these are around the same level of these Gyarados. We can go ahead and get them done and put them in back in the PC at the same time. I'm healed up. Do I need anything else while I'm here? I don't think so. Let's just head back in. Let's check this spot. So if this is Dodrio only right now, I should farm here. But if there's Donphan, I don't think I can beat this spot yet. Well, maybe I can with Pikachu. Wait a minute. If I surf these, but I can't surf past the sturdy, that's why I need I almost forgot. That's why I need the Rampardos, of course. All right, something to shot level 50. That's 48. That's 48. This is 50 now. Okay, after this sweet set inventory, we'll go back to the PC again. All right, back to the PC. Let's drop off. This Rotom, I think, is done. This needs to be sold, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to dump that over to... We can actually dump it in this box. This is for just some cheap, mediocre comp to sell. We've got a Moxie Gyarados done. An Adamant one. Then we've got this that needs more level. This needs one more level. This needs a bit. We'll come over here, grab this. Grab, running out of 40s. So now we're running out of Mons that are really close to being level 50. Let's just grab this, I guess. Probably one of the later, or we'll grab this one. There we go. Perfect, of course. Okay, back to training. Let me heal really quick. Would you be happy about a shiny Golduck or receive from that spot? At this few encounters, I'd be happy about any shiny. That's fine. Yeah, I'd be happier with a Golduck for sure, because I could breed it down into a Psyduck. Psyduck's a great shiny. I got a shiny Seeking and I named it I Guess I'll Keep the next day. That's awesome. Pat, do you have your first starter Pokemon in your collection? Because it would be one of the most valuable to me. I do not. I really wish I had my original Blastoise from when I first started playing Pokemon back in 2013. I don't. I sold it. It was like a level 100. When I liquidated, one of the times I liquidated my account, I sold it off, man. I made so many financial mistakes like that back when I was, 15 playing the game. So unfortunate, but it happens. But your first Mon was a gift Pokemon, so you can't trade/sell it. Not back then. Not back in 2013. I actually even have yeah, not those original stars. I think now they are, but not back then. I mean, it's the same way I'm able to, it's the same reason why you see 2012 Charizards and stuff on the GTL. The only way those were breeding wasn't even in the game in 2012, so the only way those are possible are if they were someone's starter. 2012s and 2013, certain yeah, those eras of I don't know when they started making them. Was it 2015? They started making starters and stuff, gift Pokemon or whatever. They added gift Pokemon to the game, and then prior to that, also starters would randomly roll IVs and randomly roll natures, which don't happen nowadays as well. So yeah. Will 2016 Mons be valuable in 2026? Maybe not 2016 Mons in 2020, but I see what you're saying. I do think that 2013 Mons and stuff and those will get more valuable as time goes on. But they'll never be anything compared to 20. I mean, 2012 is going to be the main like 2012 is going to be the main thing. Once 2012 collecting becomes so expensive that people are priced out, I think 2013 might get more hyped up. And then also people like myself who started playing the game in 2013, I just have a lot of nostalgia for. I want to collect 2013 because I liked that era and it was like, nostalgic to me. The same way people collect the sets they remember and they started playing the Pokemon TCG with and stuff like that. So they'll never reach similar prices to 2012, I feel like. But I think collecting will begin for later generations. Now, at what point will that really stop and start? That's, tough calls. But I think, to some extent, I see what you're saying. What do you think you should price a no OT Pokemon worth? I have no idea. It's way out of my depth. I would talk to someone who's more in that market and understands things a lot more. What do you mean by no OT? There was a glitch during last year's Christmas event where a couple Pokemon the glitch only existed for a couple hours, where no OT Pokemon were being put into the game. But there's Pokemon in the game that have no OT, like Cubchoo's and stuff, like Christmas themed stuff. And the glitch was only in the game for a couple hours. Aren't no OTs like 100K? I'm pretty sure they're way more than that, Joe. I could be wrong. This is why I recommend go talk to an expert, okay? Don't ask me. Go talk to someone who's involved in that market. I've heard people say like tens of millions. I don't know what they're worth now, Joe. I know I would talk to someone who's more in that market. It's a pretty niche collector's thing. Obviously, not that many people even know about it. Like, these people in chat, I have 20 of them. I'm pretty sure the glitch exists for a couple hours, like 3 to 6 hours, and not many people were even playing to some extent. It was more than certain events, but they're pretty rare, man. It depends on how many collectors actually want them. Is a huge thing. The Cryogonal's 50 now, which is nice. Got myself a competitive Cryogonal. Not exactly a demon of competitive Pokemon, but a cool one. Got the Shelter as well. So after this sweet send, I'll go put these 2 Mons away. All right, back in the PC. Let's throw the Cryogonal in here. The Cloyster goes over here. And then we need some more Pokemon. We've got Rampardos, Reuniclus. About to be 50. I might just grab these 2 and just do like a shit ton of XP trade. We'll see. No, let's I want to finish. It feels good to like finish off some Mons, like get them completed, I'll grab this guy and I just gotta just grab stuff and be fast so I can actually train efficiently. We'll just grab this stuff and go. We're gonna be back here after 1 inventory of Sweet Sense anyway to put away the Reuniclus when it gets 50 here in like 3 more battles. All right, I'm going to actually do something a little funny. Head back to the PC, put away all of these Mons. So the Misdrevious is done. No, Reuniclus is done. Okay, is this getting sold or kept? I don't have a Reuniclus comp. I'll keep it. It's kind of a cool one to have. I need to moveset it and stuff, but that's fine. I'm gonna put all these other ones away down here, okay? And then I'm going to just focus on XP trading my Rampardos. So I can use my Rampardos to train the other Mons and then get XP on him passively, if that makes sense. I need him to be strong enough to outspeed and one-shot the Donphans over here, which I don't think he's able to do. We can go ahead and test it really quick. I bet he needs Specs over Scarf. Let's just go ahead and test this and see how this works. See if Dodrio is also really fast. I probably need Scarf for Dodrio is the issue. Could PP match the Surf as well. I don't need to. The PC's right here, but I need to. Yeah, so yeah, he's faster. Okay, so alrighty. So I'm gonna need to get a lot faster to be able to beat Dodrio. And then probably stronger. Yeah, I just need to level this thing more to be able to do this spot before I can do this. Spot's better than the one in the cave, but we'll get to it soon. How much XP does my Rampardos get here? I'm losing half the XP. Is it 10k? Wait, is it more than 10k XP? It's something insane. It's 5,700 plus 5,700 plus all this. I wish it showed me. I can see I'm at 171k, 172k XP here. Let's see what I gain up to. 172k, 185. So like 13k XP there. Head smash pog. It's not even good on this one, unfortunately. My favorite move in Pokemon, but I have to not learn it. Yeah, I just gained like 13k XP in one battle. Rampardos is also really fast to I think this thing only needs like 600,000 XP to be level 100. It's actually like one of the fastest mons to level 100. So getting this thing to level 100 to be able to do the Donphan Horde actually shouldn't be that bad. Okay, this is apparently a glitched Granbull that Manson was talking about, where it only had 2 moves. Yes, Last Resorted Metronome. So he was saying that apparently this Alpha Granbull, I've never even heard of this. This was a glitched Alpha Granbull that only had, and it's 401, only had 2 moves. And once it used, I think you said once it used Metronome, you like couldn't catch it or something. So the only way, you had to quick ball it. The only way to catch this was to like quick ball it. And if you didn't get it, you had to like run away, come back in 3 minutes, quick ball again, and just try to do it. That's really interesting. I've never seen that before in PokeMMO. There's actually a good question about fossils. So someone asked, why are root fossils so expensive? Fossils just come into the game at a really slow pace. I would argue like 300 to 500 fossils of each type enter the game a day. Something like that. It's going to be different per type. It's a hard average, right? So let's say you have 10 people shiny hunting Cranidos. Let's say, right? 10 people, let's say 10 people shiny hunt Cranidos, right? Now those 10 people need 30,000 fossils. Let's say they're fossiling them the whole way, right? Those guys need 30,000 fossils on average. That's 300,000 fossils. If 500 fossils come into the game per day, that's 600 days to generate enough fossils just for 10 people. For 10 people to be able to shunt Cranidos. Fossils come into the game at a wildly slow rate for how many people need them. Fossil hunting is much faster than egg hunting. With fossil hunting, you spend a fair bit more Pokeyen, but you're able to dodge the egg hatching era, which when you do fossil hunting, you get around the same amount of encounters per hour as egg hunting. So let's say if you make 400 eggs in 1 hour, you do 400 fossils in 1 hour, around the same thing. However, with egg hunting, after that hour of making the eggs, you now have to spend 6 hours hatching, AFKing, which is a pain in the ass. Yeah, it depends on the fossil. Fossil hunting is so expensive that it's not worth for a lot of the fossils. I think I mixtured in some like fossils from Cranidos and a lot of egging. Kind of doing a mixture was good for me. If you want to hunt for like Ammonite or Kabuto, I think those are good fossils to fossil hunt for. They've been in the game the longest, so there's the most of them. Those like cheap 5k fossils, those are good to fossil hunt for. Any fossils, they get a little expensive, it just becomes really not worth, but it's a great question. Like fossils are a really interesting part of the market, and it's a really interesting supply and demand thing to see pulled back and forth all the time. I might get to level 100 on Rampardos after this inventory, or be very close to it. I might go test at Donphan Dodrio spot again after this. Yeah, the past two streams have been so much EV training and XP training. Because I usually stay away from that. If I'm like 30,000 encounters or more into a hunt, it doesn't mathematically matter. I want to preface that, but mentally it just feels bad, so I stay away from it. So it feels good to like get a shiny, finish a hunt, and then jump back in and like catch up on all the EV and XP training that I've been like kind of stocking up in my UT boxes, which UT stands for untrained. So I have all these like Pokemon to XP train and sell as comps, or just sell as PVM mons, or stuff to collect and keep. I'm very, very behind on a lot of this EV and XP training stuff. Yeah, I'm at level 100 on this Pardos soon, which is cool. I'll be able to actually effectively farm at the Dodrio / Donphan spot, which should be more XP than this spot if I'm not mistaken. Wait, it got level 100. It went from level 98 to 100. That was wild. Dude, the XP I got there for just focusing on that was... I have 13 minutes left on XP Charm. That was so good. Rampardos is a pretty fast level 100. Only 600,000 XP needed. It's not bad at all. All right, now we can jump in here, throw this here, and then grab, I guess, bam, bam, bam. Bam? Sure. Grab these mons. And now we can use Rampardos. We train right here, right next to the PC, and get better hordes of Pokemon. Fuck Golduck, fuck Seeking. I want to get a shiny Dodrio or a Donphan. Two fantastic shinies that I actually want both of these shinies. This is like, if you want to avoid shiny Tentacruels and stuff, man, this is the cool stuff, okay? This is a cool spot. We got choice specs just in case. We'll see if I need that. We'll need Star for something instead. Getting around, how much XP per mon? It's like around 3k, I think, per mon, it seems like. A little over 3k per these 4 Pokemon. Yeah, that's pretty, so that's, if it's 30, like 200 XP per Pokemon, and it's 4 of them, it's like 12k XP per horde here, something like that with the 100% chart. It's so good, dude. SP trading here is so much nicer, dude, because you can just like teleport to heal, run back out, and it's just right there, dude. Like, I don't know, this feels so nice in my opinion. I prefer this spot so much more. Let me replace the Pikachu with a Sweet Center that I can just level. That's probably just a good idea. I'll probably, yeah, I might as well get my Hoppip slowly to level 100. Why not? It's named Bad Food. I forgot about that. That's funny. Oh, I needed to rename. I almost forgot. I need to rename this to McRib because after I bred it yesterday, but it was paid to be named McRib. It's got low roll HP. It's still 2,000 which is cool, but not the ideal Soul Rock, unfortunately. Could be a lot better, but now we can go back to... Now this Hoppip will be getting XP, which is at least, you know, something, I guess. That's 2 Pokemon. 2 Mons just got level 50 there, which was cool. Rotom and Haunter. Okay, we can throw those over in the PC really quick. Haunter, I'm just going to put... I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a Gengar. I'll put that in OU for now. Look at these. My PvP boxes are filling up, dude, after today. This is meant to be an NU comp. I'm getting comps made, dude. Comps done and made, ready to be played. Let's go ahead and grab some more Mons to level and keep going. I did just realize my XP Charm is out. If I want to keep EV training or XP training, I should definitely pop another Charm. The question is, do I want to keep XP training or do I want to take a little break and do something else? I think I'm down to keep XP training. I'm happy that I've unlocked this spot, you know? I'm probably down to do 1 more hour of XP training. I know it's maybe not the most exciting content for you guys. That 1 hour should allow me to get all of these comps done probably, and then maybe some progress on it. Hopefully, we'll see. I think that's solid though. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep doing it, guys. Let's get back to the grind. Wait, just kidding. Okay, before I continue my XP training adventures, Rumel gifted me recently 10 pumpkin goodie bags to open because he's a gambling addict and he loves to watch other people do it. So let's go. He sent me 10 of them. Let's go ahead and open 10. Okay. 1, Hyper Protein. 2, XP Charm, free XP Charm, yoink. 3, rare candies, that's actually pretty good. Sludge Waves, not good. That's 4, right? I lost count. 5, 3 goodie bags. It's kind of funny. 6, XP Charm. 7, Black Glasses. 8, XP Candies. 9, Sludge Waves. 5, Dark Gems. I lost track. I'll open 1 more. Hyper Proteins. Okay, there you go. Get that out of my hotkey bar. All right, we got another hour ahead of us, fellas. Let's go ahead and pop an XP Charm. Get back into the grinding. I went ahead and did a Horde on accident without popping. I don't even know what Simple Beam even is as a move. I don't even know what that move does. We got some XP Charms for free from the Pumpkin Goodie Bag, so we'll take it. Let's go ahead and pop. If anybody wants... Is it like 5% extra XP? I can invite you to the link. If anybody else is XP training, let me know. That Pardos just reached level 50, so let's go ahead and go put that guy away. What else do we have? That one's really close. He goes in, and this is a Trick Room Rampardos, I believe. Brave Nature, yeah. That'll be a cool one. That'll be a cool one to use. He actually might... Wait, I'm being kind of silly. I think he might actually need a little more XP to get Head Smash, doesn't he? What does he get Head Smash? I can always relearn it. 58? I'd rather just relearn it. Pay a couple heart scales and then XP train something else. I think it's worth it for the save time. Licky. Yep. Level 50 for the Licky. Throw him in the NU box. Grab another. Grab the Drift Blim. Why not? Rumel popped a Charm. That's so funny. I'm just doing XP Charm. I appreciate the shiny Charm. I'm just here XP training, so keep that in mind. But I obviously appreciate it, man. All right, 2 more Pokemon leveled to 50. Audino and Meganium. Anything else? 45 and 4, both 45 actually. That's pretty good. So this Audino is an NU. Look at this NU comp box filling out, dude. This is a really cool regenerate. This is a fantastic Audino. This is also an NU comp, obviously. Meganium is terrible, but is it a fun, cute, cool comp? Yeah, it is. That's taken care of. We've got, what else? More comps to level. Let's grab this and this. Why not? Porygon and Bastiodon. This Bastiodon is such a weird Pokemon. This is actually... So, the point of this Bastiodon... This is going to sound very funny. It's meant to be a Scizor counter, is why I built it. It's a... It's going to be played in OU. And it's meant to be a sturdy... metal sound using, I think is the move. It's kind of like Mirror Coat. It's a surprise factor for Scizor, which would be really, really, really fun and cool. What could be a cool goal as an Iron Man account in PokeMMO? Dude, that's a great question. There's a lot of cool goals. I think, like, The idea of playing PvP from an Iron Man account, that seems really fun to me. Having to like hunt for your, having to like farm BP via PVM or via like Elite Four rebat, like there are so many cool goals that would take so many different paths on an Iron Man on a PokeMMO account. For an Iron Man PokeMMO account to play PvP, you'd have to create some sort of E4 rerun team to be able to farm BP or some sort of way to farm BP, like red refights or something like that, to be able to get choice items, to be able to play PvP. Same with like life orbs and stuff. And then you have to like obviously farm all of your mons to get like getting 5 times 31. You have to farm so many breeders and stuff. Like, dude, a Pokemon Iron Man account would be so sick. Like, I think the big goal of it would be to like one day build a PvP team and do well with it. That would be super, super sick. Getting 50 here on Drifblim's 50, and then Hippo Down's also gonna get 50 here. So we'll just teleport back really quick here. Right here, I think. Okay, yep, okay. Those 2 are done. Nice, nice. Okay, Hippo Down goes in OU/UU. This box is getting full of comps as well. And then Bastiodon goes in NU, but I'll probably be using it. This box is almost full. Wait, this box is I'm running out of box space again. I have almost 2 full boxes of NU comps. Holy shit, dude. And then almost a full box of OU comps. I need to sell stuff at some point, but I don't know. I like collecting comps too much. Oh man. I probably should just do like, at some point, I might just want to start doing like 5 times 31 comps only, just so I can limit my PC space essentially. Like, what a era you reach where it's like, yeah, I need to only collect really like perfect comps to limit my PC space so I don't have a shit ton of like decent comps. It's kind of a funny thing to think about. Go for 602 out of 602 comp decks. Yeah, I complete a competitive Pokemon for every single Pokedex entry. Genius. A competitive Squirtle for like Little Cup. You just level to 50 for PvP or level to 100? Yeah, just 50. You only need 50 for PvP, so there's just no reason to level past that unless you also want to use them for PVM. Oh wait, my Drifblim is done. Wait, did I put the Bastiodon away? I messed up. I put the Bastiodon away when it wasn't done, didn't I? But the goofball mistake. This is an awesome idea, Peach and Key. I'm creating a Pokemon mod right now with custom shiny edits for commonly disliked shinies. If you could make shiny Gengar white, like Mega Gengar, that would be awesome. This is a great idea. I would say Gengar, Garchomp, Dugong, what else? This is a great idea. Oh, here's the move, Metal Burst. Metal Burst, okay? This is the move that I was talking about. This move is super interesting. I want to use this to counter Scizor. The user retaliates with much greater damage against the target that last inflicted on it. So it's essentially, it's just counter, but it's very funny. It's very dumb. It's a meme comp. It's not good, but it's cool. It's funny. Okay, let's put away the Miss Drevious. That one is complete. That would be an NU comp, which means excuse me, that box is now full. We now have a full box of NU comps here, and then this box only needs 1 more to be full. So that is pretty wild, dude. Let's pick up the Machoke. Why not? So we've got 3 more Mons, 27 minutes left of XP Charm, 3 more Mons here, and then the Blastoise and V-Type Flosion. We're doing a lot of XP training today here, fellas. Getting a lot done. All right, there is some more comps done, and I am unironically out of space. The Bastion goes here, and now I don't have any room for this fucking Porygon. Is there anything I can move? Is anything here not an NU anymore? Not seeing anything. I feel like there's probably something in here that's no longer an NU. Like in OU or UU that I can move. Oh, this is in UU. Magneton's now in UU, I'm pretty sure now. Okay, whew. Lifesaver, we can move that over to OU/UU, and then go ahead and put the Porygon there. And then I still have 2 more things to XP train. We still have these. I'm running out of space, dude. I trained so many comps today. I've run out of space. Let me put away some of the Mons. What's done? I've got, is it just Machoke? Someone also pointed out to me, Blaziken, yes, is no longer in NU. So both of these Blazikens can be put over into the OU/UU tier, which is kind of funny. I might sell off one of them. I don't need 2 Blazikens. If it's a UU mon, I don't need 2 of them. I don't play UU. But now I can put this over here. Well, no, I'm stupid. Do I want this to, well, the question is, do I want this to be a Machoke or a Machamp? The issue is Machamp got moved out of NU as well. Now it's UU. Fuck, everything's UU now. which is kind of a good thing. It's kind of interesting. I'll put this in here for now because I don't know where I want it to be, and it's better for space. So I might as well do that. Let's finish up these coupled comps. We need like one more level for Butterfree, a bit more for Vaporeon and Miltank, a bit more on all the other ones. Done with Butterfree there as well. We'll stick with these mons for the time being. Which we'll probably just start on the... We'll do a Typhlosion or Blastoise. Might as well throw it in. Yeah, I just started playing Pokemon. I've got a Mareep with 31 IV special attack, but the nature is jolly. 29 speed. Is that bad? I mean, it's kind of like nothing. I mean, I wouldn't use that Pokemon because it's got conflicting stuff. But you could sell it as a breeder for... Just ignore the nature. Sell it as a breeder regarding the 31 special attack IV, maybe 25 plus speed. Yeah. Pat puts the never use in never used. Yes, never used actually stands for players. NU players are just people who collect comps like me and never play with them. That's actually what it means. Yeah, it's true and real. All right, there is Miltank level 50 completed. Heading over to the NU box. Got two more. Let's grab the grab the Typhlosion as well. Pat, what's the best movie of all time? I mean, I don't know the best movie. I have my two favorite movies. I separate movies into two categories: comedies and non-comedies. I know it's dumb, but that's how I do it. Like comedies and serious movies. Favorite comedy movie: Step Brothers. Fucking bang. I love dumb comedies, okay? And Step Brothers is a genius dumb comedy. Favorite non-comedy: Whiplash. I didn't expect to like Whiplash as much as I did. I fucking love it. It is literally just a movie about work ethic and trying to be the best and what that sacrifice actually looks like and actually takes, and not glorifying it. It's really, I love Whiplash. It's a fantastic movie. Yeah, great. Both those movies are fantastic. Oh, my XP charm, and I didn't even realize my XP charm did end. We've got our Vaporeon done. Isn't Vaporeon currently in UU? Yeah, so that goes, well, that's kind of good. It goes in this box at least. And then Boldor, we need to finish up. That'll also be UU for the time being, and then these guys will be used. Okay, so we're kind of good on box space, actually. Barely, just barely. But we're going to be good on box space, which is awesome. All right, there is Boulder done as well, which is nice because I'm done XP training. I have done so much XP training. This goes into this. You can finally hatch that Togepi egg that's been sitting in here for millennia. And now these guys just need XP training. But there it is. Dude, I XP trained everything. I cleaned out my UT box so much. It's a nice feeling, man. Did a lot of fucking work today. A shit ton of work. And I'm not even done yet. I kind of do want to go do some shunting or something. Maybe back to... Do we do more EV training? What do we do, man? Probably do a little bit of shunting, weave it in. That's awesome, dude. A ton of new comps added to the boxes. You love to see it. Yeah, just tons of NU comps, tons of fun stuff. Been a fun stream so far. I feel like this stream recap is also going to be like 2 hours. I don't know if I'm going to cut it into 2 or like what I'm going to do, because this stream recap is wildly long. If you made it to this point, leave a comment or something. I don't fucking know. Like the video? I don't know. Maybe. Someone in chat said Petalburg. You know what? I don't know why, but yeah, Petalburg sounds kind of fun. Let's go do it. Why the fuck not? Let's print our Soul Rock. Why not? Yeah, whoever said that in chat, you nailed it. Let's go, Shiny Hunt and Petalburg. Let's put away... What's this? Oh, this is our new special attacking Rampart. So we can put this up here. Grab the specs off it. We don't need that. And then Petalburg Woods. Here we come. Okay, everybody to channel 1 in Petalburg. We got a party going. Look at this. All the green and blue. All the Team Mr. members. All the friends. Good luck to all the shunters here. We're gonna have quite the day, I feel like. Maybe one of us gets a shiny. We'll see. Yeah, the Togepi hatch. How'd it come out? Calm. What was I? Did it roll anything? Wait, no, I think it was just good, right? It just came out great. Okay, that's all I needed. This will be a backup Togekiss that I can either sell or use for the upcoming anniversary event, if it's even the right strategy this year. Once again, we don't know. We'll have to see what happens, but we'll have that complete. When do you think season 4 of Cool Duder is going to come out? It's not going to start for a bit. It's not going to start for at least a couple months, maybe 6 to 12 months, maybe 3 to 12 months somewhere. It's not going to for a bit, man. That season 3, I got so burnt out in season 3. I just really was not enjoying. I was just stuck doing goals on an account that I just didn't care about as much as my main account. So I have to like make it more interesting. I have to like do something more interesting with the account, or just move on to a different account or a different challenge or something. I don't know, something like that. Or add a more short-term challenge maybe. The 10 mil Pokemon, doesn't take that long to make 10 mil. It's really not that hard. But I just like would have rather been making Pokemon on my main account. I would have rather like been shiny hunting or doing other goals that I like really I cared about more. I'm a guy who like, or a person who like really like, it's really hard to like, if I care about something, I'll grind it 16 hours a day, no problem. But it's really hard to make me do something that I don't care about, for sure. It's actually a great question. Do you know of any player that has played nonstop since 2012? Dude, I don't think I can name a single one. Maybe I'm missing, like, I think most players, like, take breaks, kind of are inactive here and there. Do you mean, like, 1 month of inactivity, 6 months, a year? Like, what's, like, the rule there is tough as well. Like, what's playing nonstop mean to you, you know? I don't know if I have any. A lot of people come back and forth, you know, take a year break here, 2 years off there. But I don't know of anyone who's played, like, I don't know if I know of anyone who's like logged in at least 1 day a week since 2012. I don't know if that exists, man. The devs. Yeah, fuck, that may be the only one. Like, I don't, yeah. Like, names I can think of players who have been around forever and have played really actively. Act Shit. Orange Maniac. Frag. Those are some names that I know have been around forever. Captain Baklava. Yeah, stuff like those are names I can think of that have been around for a long time, but and like play actively still. But I don't know if they have like they probably took breaks here and there, is what I would say. It was really hard not to take breaks from PokeMMO for a lot of reasons. Like, people think there's not that much to do in the game nowadays, which I vehemently disagree with. There genuinely wasn't that much to do back in the day, when PvP wasn't as popular. There wasn't a fucking queue system, so you could only go to tournaments and play that. Like, the main things to do back in 2013 were PvP tournaments, hunt for lucky eggs in the Safari Zone, and then play holiday events. That was fucking it. Level Pokemon to 100 for fun. That was it. There was no battle tower. There was no PvP. Like, there was not much to do in 2013. Man, there was not much to do. And that, like, it's really hard so people quit a lot because they ran out of things to do or ran out of stuff to do. And then also people quit because PokeMMO had some bad updates, man. Yeah, I guess biking breeding. PokeMMO had some bad updates, man, that made a lot of people quit. The physical special split, not a bad up, but a lot of, like, there was a lot of changes. PokeMMO's had so much change over the years. A lot of people quit with the physical special split. A lot of people quit with the breeding changes. A lot of people quit when hordes were added to the game. That was a big fucking deal, dude. When hordes were added and like shiny Magmar was one of the rarest shinies, and now there's like a ×5 horde of it. Like, people were pissed. Like, man, a lot of things have changed. A lot of changes, a lot of big updates, a lot of controversial updates. From the shiny rates being hidden. There's been a lot of controversies over the years in Pokemon for sure. Wait, why? Physical special split is just so much better. It is so much better. The physical special split is so much better, but some people just prefer the earlier versions, or the real thing was when the physical special split happened, all of those competitive Pokemon that you spent years creating and collecting were all useless overnight, and you lost so much Pokémon value. You lost so much everything. Like, your account tanked. Like, prior to the physical special split, things like, I always talk about E-Punch Alakazam was a big one, which is Alakazam with Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and Psychic. That was like one of the best. Like, that Pokemon was so good that it was Alakazam. E-Punch Alakazam was really good. It was top tier in OU. E-Punch Kadabra was top tier in UU, and then Elemental Punch Abra was top tier in NU. Like, fucking Abra was being played in NU. Ghastly was being played in NU. Like, it was fucking crazy, dude. Like, yeah, imagine spending like years and years on all these competitive Mons, and then all of a sudden they're just like worthless, and your net worth tanks, and like, yeah, it made a lot of people quit. It's tough, but it was better for the game long term. Pokemon, the devs have constantly been long-term thinking, and you really see that with all the updates. Yeah, it was super pre-Eviolite. Dude, it was pre-choice specs, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Yeah, when choice specs when choice items got added to the game, that was a big deal. Dude, back in like, it was just everybody ran leftovers everything. Like, it was like not uncommon to see PvP teams with like 6 times leftovers. It was just the best fucking item. Yeah, dude, the days were just crazy. Like, it was just a weird... PokeMMO has gone through so much change. I would love to do more videos talking about PokeMMO's history because there really is so much to its history. It's such an interesting game. It's gone through so many massive changes. The community has seen, you know, hell and heaven together. What's the gone to hell and back? I don't fucking know, man. It's there's a really cool lot to talk about there. I would love to do more scripted content, really specifically reminiscing on that stuff, but been a lot of cool changes over the years. I can't imagine this game with no GTL. Yeah, PokeMMO had no GTL for like 2 to 3 years of its... I played with no GTL for a bit. It was just trade chat, man. Dude, you'd wake up... I remember, man. Wake up, hop into TeamSpeak with the boys, grab a monster, and just watch trade chat. And be like, oh, what are you selling to? What are you trying to flip today, man? Oh, I'm trying to flip this shiny. I'm trying to flip this. What are you selling it for? Oh, 3 lucky eggs. It's like, what the fuck? You know, dude, before Pokien was tradable... Man, trade chat being the only way to trade back in the day, there was some crazy things. It was an interesting time in Pokemon. I could just ramble about, you know, back in my day stories all day. I just love this game, dude. I love it so much. New 2012 shiny listed. It's hilarious. That's like big news, but it is big news. What is it and for how much? Is it this Gengar? I feel like is this a relist? I don't know if this is a relist or not. It might not be. I feel like I have seen a Gengar on the GTL. This guy, dude, all of them got upped. These were like cheaper before. There were like a couple, there was like a Beedrill. There's been a couple of them for like 28 mil. This is 50 mil. 50 mil here. 58 mil for the Primeape. Holy shit, dude. Damn, and then the Execute. This is probably, I would say, this is probably Safari Caught as well, which is wild. That's crazy, dude. That's nuts. It's a great question. How is Shell Smash Torterra genuinely doing in comp? It's in OU, right? How is it actually performing? Well, here, not well. White Herb Adamant. Where is it? Is it in UU now? Where is it at? It's just still untiered. Holy shit. What about NU? How's it doing? It's not even an NU. It's untiered still. But let's check bans to make sure. Yeah, no, okay. Wow. Is it doing well in NU? 6.3% usage, 54% win rate. That's pretty fucking solid. Adamant White Herb. That's awesome. What's the benefit of Jolly? What does it outspeed after a Shell Smash with Jolly that's relevant? I would love to make a Shell Smash in Torterra, man. That's fun. Talk about a fun Pokemon to use. That's a fun Pokemon. I'm down to go do ×5. We're gonna do ×3 hordes over at ×5 or ×3. What should we do? What should we hunt, fellas? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go do ×3 hordes at that Zangoose, Viper, C-Dot, Lotad spot. It's a this is probably the best ×3 horde hunt in the entire game. It's just got incredible shinies for days, dude. Let's see a great question. Earthquake when? So Earthquake when refers to when's the update going to be for like the anniversary event. A good thing to keep an eye out for, guys, is that if an update happens, it'll probably be around 8 p.m. ET. I don't know what that time is for you, but like around 8 p.m. ET based on like what, 12 a.m. UTC? Is that because they use universal time, the devs. I think it's UTC. I think UTC is universal time. Coordinated universal time. Yeah. So at midnight UTC is usually when they drop updates. So if it's to happen, it'll be at midnight UTC. I think we gotta actually let's do a midnight UTC to ET. Let me just double check. 7 p.m. Apologies. Due to the clocks changing, it's actually 7 p.m. ET. So if an update happens, whether it's today, tomorrow, whatever, it'll be at 7 p.m. ET, usually. It could be off, but usually keep an eye out for 7 p.m. ET every single day. Check it out. That's the best way to like not miss out if you really care about it to that extent. But I'll put out a video as well as soon as the event is up, and I'll try to cover it as much as possible. Quick little PSA, because someone in chat was talking about, they were saying, hey, I'm not making money at Dittos. What am I doing wrong? And we've been talking about it for like hours and stuff. Guys, this is what he's doing. Don't sell your Dittos on the GTL. Your shittos. Don't do this. If you are a Ditto farmer, please do not sell your shittos one by one on the GTL. Sell them as Ditto boxes. If you sell your Dittos, let's do the math. Bring up the good old Windows calculator. If you sell your Dittos on the GTL, at, let's even say this price, 3,800 a piece, right? Let's say 30. Usually it's probably like, you're probably selling for like 35. This is like kind of high right now. Let's do 3,500 a piece. If you're selling for 3,500 a piece, fuck it. Let's do 3,800. Let's be generous to that. Why not? 3,800 a piece, right? You're losing 1,000 Pokeyen per Ditto, so you're only making 2,800 per Ditto. Let's say you catch 50 Dittos per hour. I don't know if that's too high or not. I'm not sure. We'll do the math. You're making, we'll do it by 60 Dittos. We'll do it by per Ditto box, the price difference. So if you're making 2,800 Pokeyen per Ditto box, you're only making 168k, right? But if you just save those shittos until you have one full box to sell to one person, you make 3,333. You sell for 200k per box. You make this amount per Ditto, 333. You end up selling a box for 200k. Why would you make 168k for a Ditto box? You could just trade it to someone for 200k. If you're a Ditto catcher, sell them as boxes, please. You could even sell like half boxes. I'm someone who I'll buy half boxes. If you sell a half box, usually like go a little under. So if a full box is 200k, maybe sell a half box for like 90k, 95k if you're trying to like really get rid of it fast. But just be patient, man. If you're there to catch Dittos for profit, you gotta get a full box. A full box of shittos is gonna go for 200k pretty easily, and then all your main profit from catching Dittos is 1x31s and 2x31s, and like 1x31s with the correct natures. Keep an eye out with Ditto farming. A lot of your profit is those like 31 attack Dittos that are like adamant, right? Or those Jolly. Jolly's a big one. Let's do Timid. Let's do a Timid 31 special attack Ditto. How much does that cost right now? Around 10k. That's kind of cheap, to be fair. Well, 31 speed Timid. 10k. Okay, Dittos are fucking hurting. Jeez Louise. Adamant. 31 attack. You should still... 31 attack Adamant is 30k. That's nuts. 31 attack speed... Or 31 speed Adamant. 33k. That is wild money, right? Jolly, 31 speed. 8k. Ouch. Jolly, 31 attack. 8k. Okay. Keep an eye out for stuff like that. Yep, that's like, you should be able to make around anywhere from like 150 to 200k Pokeyen per hour, usually doing Ditto boxes. It can vary, but there should be always solid. Got a shiny Scraggy last night, your first shiny, dude, congratulations. While EV training, immediately got a shiny Rhydon. Fucking congrats, that's awesome. I've never gotten a shiny while EV training a shiny. That's very, very cool, dude, congratulations. There's a 6-hour mark for the stream, by the way, yeah. I've been live for 6 hours today. I'm tired. I need to rest my dumb little voice. I appreciate you guys watching today. It's been a fun stream. Lots of dumb memes. Lots of good memes. Like the stream if you did enjoy it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below. And if you want to go above and beyond, allow me to stream for longer, make more videos, and make better content. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, PayPal, Venmo. Does help out a ton. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Good luck in your PokeMMO journey. I'll see you guys later. Peace, a freaking Reno.